would never say a word.
Your secrets are saving me,
And I would never say a word.
I won't tell your secrets.
And I would never say a word.
Your secrets are saving me,
And I would never say a word. Yo, check, I reminisce about the things we did, cause we ain't wanna work, they thought that we were lazy kids. Remember, I had to lie when Popo came to your crib, said they had the wrong house and I ain't know where you live. Remember, the night you met that bird, when a man was talking greasy, till this day I wanna fight that herb. She ain't say she had a man cause she was feeling my dude. Could've been a setup, either way the nigga was doomed. Remember Poppy over the way, we thought that nigga was cool, till he got grimy, then we had to off his niggas and move. And that bitch that put us on to the stash, shorty was dead right. But once we got the loot, them niggas got in that ass. Yo, you almost caught a case for the click, but for the dough, I told you keep it on the low and stay away from the bitch. I'm glad you listened, if not you would've had us on a mission. The hood seen us come up, they thought it came from niggas pitching, and it did, kinda sorta, not in any kinda order, but we had to keep it moving cause we both done had our daughters. Remember this? You know I won't recall all things, but the Dodger homicide, we had to off that range. That was too much information about a crazy situation, and I bet you thinking back you might have moved a little different. God must have had a plan, I see he kept us around. Real, recognize real, take these secrets to the ground.
I won't tell your secrets.
And I would never say a word.
Your secrets are saving me,
And I would never say a word.
I won't tell your secrets.
And I would never say a word.
Your secrets are saving me,
And I would never say a word. Remember, we used to camouflage women as whips, and when we spoke about our cars, them other niggas would trip. We had to keep the hating dudes from running their lips. Small world, you never know, you might be gunning they chick. Check it, we came up quick, I know that niggas was sick about it, and eating niggas chips brought bullet holes in the whip. We had to patch it up and use the G-Ride as a flip. Funny, the hood ain't even miss it, never noticed the switch. And when they asked, we said we eating off this mixtape shit, cause we was out of state heavy, dropping mixtapes quick. And I ain't talking about the tape that you would play in your deck, but yo, no matter how it played, it gave us niggas respect. Remember, your secret's safe, so if it's us against the state, they could put us on a stand and we will always beat the case. God must have had a plan, I see he kept us around. Real, recognize real, take my secrets to the ground.
I won't tell your secrets.
And I would never say a word.
Your secrets are saving me,
And I would never say a word.
I won't tell your secrets.
And I would never say a word.
Your secrets are saving me.
Yeah.
And I would never say a word.
As I recall, I can't remember that. Nigga had to switch gas, switch states and switch jacks. Had to fall back, remember? Yeah, that ass was fat, half Spanish, half black. She told me about the stacks after blowing out her back, remember? Don't move it sloppy if we trying to rob the poppy, but you got me and we slid before we viewed the autopsy. Now the cops is trying to watch me, bag me up and lock me, so if they come knocking at the door, I know you spot me. As for the clique, we getting rich. Honestly, man, fuck that bitch, cause if the pressure is on, I guarantee she know the snitch. Nigga, that's real shit. Secret is it still lives, and if it's homicide, do you know a nigga had to skip? We had our daughters, so we buried all the secrets. Made side matter nothing, so you know the hood peep it. God must have had a plan, and see he kept us around. Real, recognize real, take my secrets to the ground.
Your secrets
And I would never say a word.